we're heading into that matchup. Let us know who you think is going to be the victor here. ISMOO, SCRIBBLEBIBBLE, a big match. Match number 3 here on day 1 of our SWC EU preliminary quarterfinals. It's over to Sam and it's over to Seishizu. Let's get down to business, baby.
Please, for the love of content, somebody win 3-0 in this hair versus hair match. For real, for real. Let's find out. Is it SCRIBBLEBIBBLE versus ISMOO in our match 3, set 1? We've got a Nephthys coming out as a pre-ban there already, and a Ciara on the side of ISMOO. Say, who's SCRIBBLEBIBBLE? Is he going to lock in that Yonhong? Oh!
No, he's going to be showing a few units, but only show your units when you do already think of what you're actually going to play. Locks in that speed lead, still want to go for that first turn. ISMOO also likes to do the same thing, but we have seen it with ISMOO as well, that he showed that many units that he forgot what he actually wanted to pick in the end. So, do you already know what you want to pick? And he does go for that with that cigar and that Yonhong.
Yeah, stealing that Yonhong already early. What does Scribble have in response? We know that from his previous picks in the past 2 seasons, maybe there's a Zabala that's been runed up ready for this specific moment. Who else do you think he's going to partner up with that 33% speed lead, say?
I would say a Burgle definitely already fits because it's kind of all round. Masha is also pretty good into the cigar in general. Pairing that with a Burgle could be a strong position here for Scribble.
Let's find out if he locks in. He's going to potentially be locking in there in a Akroma there, say. Different angle of approach.
Yeah, I would say it's slightly early on in Akroma. Akroma is pretty good as a unit, as a counterpick. Sure, it's pretty good into the cigar, but it's not going to do that much against the Yonhong. On the other side, we do have, once again, that Julian coming in and the Water Twins Angels.
Yeah, we saw how much damage it could output for Pinkroyd earlier. Will it be the same for ISMOO right now? Interestingly enough, say, I'm seeing at the top, SCRIBBLEBIBBLE, actually the best ever performance in ladder is higher than ISMOO, who has made it to an SWC World Finals before. So is this the story being written for itself right now? As Scribble needs to respond to those 2 picks. Who do you think is going to lock in for those last ones? We've seen a Nana on the field and an Etna.
Pretty interesting picks. I don't think that Scribble normally plays that much of Nana. It's more of like protective against the Julian. It does have 2 revivers in this case with both the Vanessa and the Nana. But on the other side, we have a Giana, which is formidably strong right now. Whereas back in the days, she could only stun if she was stripping. Now her skill 3 can always have a chance to stun. Very strong unit on the field right there.
Let's see who you're going to be looking to ban out then right now. We've got a lot of high base speed units going on there, usually ruined on Swift. Say, who are you liking to ban?
It is very hard to say. You could go for both speed leads because both of the players only have 1 speed lead on the field.
Ooh, taking out there then the Vanessa and the Cigar. So we're going to have the speed lead on the side of ISMOO and the HP lead on the side of Akroma coming in to our SWC 2024 Europe Preliminary Quarterfinals. Match 3, set 1 between SCRIBBLEBIBBLE and ISMOO. Yonhong taking that first turn, say.
Yeah, Yonhong taking the first turn. Let's see where... Does he already go for a skill 2 or does he boost up the Giana? Does go for a skill 2, manage to strip, gets the attack bar boost. In this case, where are you want to placing your damage from that Julian? Because that is the main question why you do want to bring that armor break in.
Yeah, oh, managing to defense break that Nasha right now. Can look to dismount if he wants with that Julian. Ooh!
Slightly low on the damage, but it could have been because of that Akroma, because the Akroma can prohibit crits for landing.
Yeah, definitely. And managing to resist there, the Nana, against that Giana, say, allowing her to be able to defense break around on the field right now. Oh!
Good amount of defense break, 2 stuns over there. 1 stun will be cleansed off at a later moment. Decent amount of damage, but I'm not sure if that is going to be enough.
Yeah, let's find out. There is going to be a revive on the field with that Nana on the side of SCRIBBLEBIBBLE, but who does ISMOO look to try and take out right now?
Yeah, I think you probably go for a double kill on that Masha. Masha will come back on the Beast. However, it's not going to be on full HP. So you have 2 choices of kind of where you want to spread the damage. And ISMOO's kind of spreading the damage where the bomb will most likely kill the Atla. But it's always kind of a little bit of a gamble. Like, how much HP is there to it? How much damage is the Giana going to do? Does do a good amount of damage where it does actually manage to get a kill.
Yeah, and you can see now there's 0 orbs left on that Nana. SCRIBBLEBIBBLE needs to try and secure a kill just to allow any of the revives, but giving Julian that turn is going to delete one of the units off the field.
Yeah, this is absolutely going to delete. Even if both skills would miscrit, in this case one of the 2 miscrit because of that Akroma on the battlefield, but it was still enough damage. And now Akroma really has to make a kill of her own. Takes the additional turn, can actually make a kill of her own right now and give another stack to Nana.
Yeah, she's got that stack, so it means Etna's probably going to still be on the field coming round to that next turn, say. Second skill, Yonhong going in for the Nana, maybe?
Yeah, well, if you do it on the Atna right now, you do also still have another skill from that Julian coming in. You can also choose to just keep the glancing on the Athena and make it work that way. Let's see, where do you tumble out down the damage? Do you go full damage into the Nana? If you would do right now, Nana would probably die to that bomb as well.
Yeah, let's see exactly. He's going, putting a lot of damage into that Akroma just to get the health down. Can she cycle though, say?
There is an okay amount of crits actually, and the Nana survives.
Yeah.
Plus, the Athena moves next. Plus, the Akroma takes the additional turn. Once again, that's going to be a lot of damage. Plus, giving another... If you go for skill 3 right now, there is still glancing, but most likely will get the stun. Does get the stun. Julian was actually spreading too much damage where he probably could have killed that Athena off twice. He decided not to go for it, and now he has to fight 2 more stacks plus an armor-broken Giana.
Yeah, that's confirming kills, say. We always say it. Confirm your kills, but that could be looking for a confirmed kill. Bomb landed. Do you even kill? You have to kill the Athena, no? Oh, no!
Yeah, doesn't manage to kill. There's so little attack on this Giana, which actually might be slightly beneficial over here. The Akroma comes back. Giana takes another turn. Giana can decide. I think you have to kill the Athena right now. I think that is probably the only way.
Let's see if he goes for it, because then Akroma will get that first skill into the second skill. Is it going to then be enough to take it out? Because the bomb should take out the Julian. Sick!
Another additional turn on that Akroma. Akroma was here to win time and time again. Going skill 1, skill 2, skill 2, skill 1. Akroma was working so well, where I was actually surprised about the pick early. And made a victory for Scribble.
Oh my god, SCRIBBLEBIBBLE has taken that 1 point. That's guaranteed his hair at least, say. So the hair is guaranteed. Now will ISMOO be losing it? He came up very clutch in the end, but again it shows, we said it before, confirm your kills in this competition, right?
Yeah, absolutely, because in the end, that Akroma on those armor breaks still did a lot of work, and the Akroma in the end did really show very well potential, because also a few of those anti-crits did land, so the Julian had more struggle to kill any of those units, where normally Julian just like shreds through the units. So I'm liking that Akroma in that position. Does it always work that way? Probably not, but let's see how this 2 gentlemen draft in this one, where we have the Light Ivor being banned and that Han being banned.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have seen how well ISMOO can rune a hand, say. Maybe it wouldn't be particularly built in that specific way for this SWC. He does have that first pick now, so banning out that bird kill, does it signify he's going to keep on going for that first turn?
I do think so. In this case, we have a steal on that Yeonhong, so ISMOO definitely does want to play with that Yeonhong. But ISMOO has the potential right now to draft a Yeonhong plus a Nephthys, which is a very formidable, insanely strong combination. On the other side, we have that Water Twins Angel being picked up. Maybe with that Athena again, if it's the one for the speed contesting.
Yeah, let's see. He's got a few more seconds to figure out exactly what he's going to do. Akroma was picked super early in that one before last time, right? But I'm not sure if he's going to be able to go through it. Taking another speed lead then, guaranteeing a 33 with Oliver.
Yeah, definitely the speed leads being locked in. Both of those players do not really like to play turn 2. I would say ISMOO is kind of more okay with playing turn 2. Scribble in most cases does not want to play a turn 2 composition. So let's see what ISMOO goes for. Does he go for an early Nephthys with that Sierra being locked in? Sierra maybe also more a little bit of a steal. However, Scribble already has 2 speed leads locked in. Probably won't add a third. But we actually go for a good combination of double oracles.
I like how you say good combination. A say Shizu combination there from previous years, right? Getting 2 oracles out on the field. Scribble looking again maybe for that speed with the miles potentially coming in. We know how fast ISMOO can be. How does he answer? Hey gang, maybe a good answer.
Hey gang is definitely a great answer, but the thing with Hey gang, you have to keep another unit next to it that can provide multiple times of some kind of buffs. In this case, you do have the Twins Angel, which will give shield, and we have an Athena for a lot of speed contesting there as well. ISMOO, how is he going to respond? Because there's already a lot of speed on the side of Scribble in this position.
Yeah, there is. He probably needs another speed lead on there, say, and he's got one of the perfect ones that was pre-banned in that last match. It is Nephthys right there. Partnering up with a Masha. Maybe a steal, maybe not, looking into if he's going to be taking out one of the water units to go against the 2 fires.
Yeah, it's definitely an option to go Masha here. Wunsa fits a little bit better, because I was going to say, if you lock in the Masha right now, you are pretty much already saying to Scribble, I'm going to be banning that Hey gang, and whatever you pick 5th, I have to deal with it. In the case of a Wunsa, it is still more of the mind game, because the Wunsa can outspeed the Athena. The Giana could be on the field. Is Hey gang going to be on the field? And then there's a lot more mind games to it, rather than if you would lock in the Masha, the Hey gang would have been gone. In this case, interesting counter pick on that Tetra. In most cases, current day and age, we see more of a Pheromos to do that job, but Tetra's respected, removed off the battlefield. Same for that Sierra, and we're going into this round.
Speed leads coming in then for the Europe preliminary quarterfinals. Match 3, set 2. SCRIBBLEBIBBLE 1-0 up at the moment, but ISMOO, can he look to respond and keep his hair a little bit longer, say? Yeonhong has that first turn. maybe deciding not to boost up since Winter's going to be following up straight away.
Yeah, Winter's going to be following up, but it's interesting to see the Athena is on Violent most likely, because the Athena actually moved at the same speeds as the Hey Gang. So in this case, there will be a strip going. The stuns do land, do not manage to actually land. Oh, that is actually very crucial for Scribble right now, because he can't go for the strip, he can't go for the absorb right now.
Yeah, he's managed to then put the cool time into that Nephthys, so she's not going to be useful for a couple of turns right now. But the Yonhong is on the field, sir.
Yonhong is on the field giving full attack bar to that Nephthys. Nephthys doesn't have the skills, however, at this position, so it takes a little bit more time to get back to that skill too. But there's still that attack break. It does help out quite a bunch as well.
Definitely does. Wounsa coming in then, skill 2 going into that Oliver, trying to delete it off the field to prevent it from controlling the rest of ISMOO's team, right?
Definitely some good damage, but also an interesting take is that buff block. There's going to be shields, not for the Oliver. That's a lot of stuns from that Water Twins Angel right now.
That was quad stuns coming out, and is that going to be enough to kill Nephthys? Not right now, but we've got a cycle from the Violent.
That is a cycle from the Violent, and that's also the perfect timing to go for that cycle. It's like the Giana. If you get that cycle when you're in the pony form, it works out. If you're in the uniform, it doesn't work out. This was the perfect moment for that cycling, and we're looking at a very favorable match on the side of Scribble right now.
SCRIBBLEBIBBLE looking like he's in the driving seat, but things can maybe change if that Yonhong can get online. But Etna skill 2s again say, oh, wow!
There's just so much damage from this Etna going in, cycling time and time again, and I think ISMOO is going to be sweating for his hair.
I don't know what SCRIBBLEBIBBLE has got cooking, say, but oh my god, there could be a shaver approaching ISMOO's house very, very soon. That was really... It came up clutch, right? The Oliver managed to get in with the Water Twin Angels, managing to strip that Nephthys and then not allowing her to get all of those debuffs out onto the field, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Giana did not really manage to do what she was supposed to do. Same for the Wounsa, so therefore a few of those units were able to cut in on the SCRIBBLEBIBBLE side. But let's see about this match. So there's definitely something that ISMOO maybe has to change up. Maybe not go for the Yonhong, give the Yonhong to Scribble, play a different kind of style. Or let's see what the two gentlemen would like to pre-ban in this position.
Yeah, let's find out. We know that going into this one, it is going to be, I think, SCRIBBLEBIBBLE with that first pick going in. We've got the pre-bans coming out already of the Nephthys. The Etna being respected this time. You saw how well it was used in both of the sets from SCRIBBLEBIBBLE and how awesome it was for him. Are we going to see another speed lead coming in here, say? Do you think maybe the Oliver, the Water Twin Angels coming back?
Well, I did mention it before.
Yeah.
Scribble does not really like to go for a turn 2 composition. And we do have that Yonhong on the side. So in this case, are we going to see that Yonhong on the side of the loser? Or can Scribble actually make it work? ISMOO is going more for a steal with that SWBattle in this case and locking in that Vanessa.
I'm wondering if ISMOO realizes that Scribble had the opportunity to take that Yonhong, so has runed up a Zibala knowing that it's going to be faster. Maybe that's why he's deciding that's his alternative pick in this particular draft. Scribble then looking to lock in a speed lead at the moment. Maybe doesn't need to lock in another one right now.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if he would have to lock in. Interestingly enough, he didn't use his Burkilt at all in the current position, so maybe he thinks, oh, well, there it is. Well, you just ask and you shall grant it.
Exactly, perfectly knowing. That's why your knowledge is top level, say. Burkilt coming out onto the field. ISMOO probably needs maybe another speed lead. We know at the moment the Julianne, how dangerous it can be when it gets online. Who do you think he's going to partner it up with?
If he wants to go full speed contesting, he should lock in that Wounsa right now. Otherwise, he probably goes for a Bruiser kind of setup. Actually, goes for a Bruiser setup, takes away the Julian, goes for a Cigar. Does he still lock in the Julian? No, goes for a Hey Gang. Interesting picks.
Okay, so we've got a kind of change or a pivot moment in the draft for ISMOO there. Say, Scribble is locked and loaded into that first turn, right, with the Robo signaling.
Yeah, if he goes double Robo right now, it's definitely something that Scribble does like to play into. It probably also kind of signals that you probably have to ban out that SWBattle, but it is something that Scribble might do over here. Ooh, also takes one on Angela.
Double wind coming in, say. Instincts would say maybe a fire.
Yep, but I'm also instincts would say that probably Scribble's looking at no matter what you pick in the 5th, I'm going to be banning that. Plus that Angela might be very good into the whole draft that ISMOO is bringing, because none of these units are going to deal that much damage. And Angela is very strong into a support kind of draft, and therefore also banned out.
Yep, exactly. She's being banned out. We've got speed leads going into it. It's our Europe preliminary quarterfinals. Match 3, set 3 between SCRIBBLEBIBBLE and ISMOO. SCRIBBLEBIBBLE wins, he advances. If ISMOO loses, he loses his hair, but SWBattle is taking that first turn, say.
Yeah, I would definitely be looking at boosting up Cigar, and then the big question, do you go for the Yeon Hong or do you go for the Sierra? Because those are the two targets that you have to be looking at of putting down. In this case, I would actually say go for that Sierra, because that is the high damage threat. Decides to go for the Yeon Hong, misses the Yeon Hong.
Oh my god, he's fully resisted there. Yeon Hong now still has all of the skills available. Are you going to look to push up already maybe on the Sierra? Get some damage and bombs? Yes.
Interesting choice to already go for the push-up. It will do a lot of damage in this position, because Sierras in most cases are built on damage with bomb damage. And on the side of ISMOO, there's not too much damage going on. It will take a little bit of time for damage to come online there.
Yeah, we've got Vanessa. She can apply a defense break. Does manage to land it at least on the Sierra. Do we get some stuns and glancing? Obviously, that Burkhild will take a turn anyway, they'll say.
Yeah, the Burkhild will also armor break while it's being provoked, and therefore you can definitely chip down units. We did get a stun on the Yeon Hong in this position, so still tumbling down on that Sibala. Let's see, can you land through having glancing and not the best of activation checks? Does manage to land both of the skills in that position.
Oh my god, this could be his moment. We're getting Haegang right now. Can he look to do anything and get stunned maybe? No, and the rubber will be online with all skills, say.
Yeah, the Robo will be online with all skills. It would also take out the Sibala on that first life. It is revived by that Vanessa right now. Definitely a smart play, because the skill 3 might have actually killed it at the moment you didn't want it, and therefore don't cycle. But the Robo decides to not fully land, same as that Sierra, but he will still be able to take out that Sibala with this skill 1.
Deciding not to confirm the kill, but Yeon Hong was following up anyway, just to confirm.
Yeah, always confirm those kills. It's so dangerous to keep units alive. Vanessa, additional turn, trying to chip a little bit of damage on that Sierra, but I think it is a little too late.
Yep, I think so too. Now Sierra, can she get cycling? Not quite yet. It's going to be uphill. Can you get rid of the... That's going to help at the moment, but it's not in the long run, right?
Yeah, it's definitely going to help a little bit. Also, the next unit that will die will once again have that Vanessa coming up. If Vanessa would start taking more additional turns, and maybe from there you have a little bit of damage rolling, there could be something happening. But in this case, the Robo will take another turn. Sure, there's a good 12k HP on that Cigar, but we also have Sierra taking once again another turn. And a good 15k from that Robo. Sierra once again deciding, I already won this match. I don't like those bombs. We're just going to bruiser it a little bit longer.
This is it, sir. This could be fully it. It's going to be Haegang against a wind unit that's going to be controlling him. Sierra available with those bombs. It's going to be a hair loss, sir.
Yeah, it's that is losing the match, and that is a very nice victory pose there for someone that got his hair.